it automatically takes your eBay listings and lists them, and it delists them when they sell. So this is a great platform. Not a lot of sales, but they're just money on top of what you're making on eBay. Hey, I've got a couple of sales that I want to make sure I get in right here because they're not on eBay. Haven't made a Bonanza sale in a while, but I made 2 Bonanza sales in 2 days, and it looks like one more just came across. So it kind of came in bursts. I listed everything. Well, I didn't list anything on Bonanza. That's kind of the beauty of it. I just signed up for Bonanza. It automatically takes your eBay listings and lists them, and it delists them when they sell. So this is a great platform. Not a lot of sales, but they're just money on top of what you're making on eBay. I mean, obviously, I suppose those items could sell on eBay, but they didn't. They sold on Bonanza, and that's kind of the point. So I think out of the 5 sales I've had, now 6 sales that I've had, 3 of them are items that have been on eBay forever and haven't sold. So I'm pretty happy about those. And 2 of them have been really, really high price sales, at least for me, really high price sales in the $70 range. One of them $100, $110, I think. So I'm pretty happy with those. But let me show you those 2 sales from Bonanza. If you're not familiar with Bonanza, I'd suggest doing it. You know, I don't tell people, hey, go do Mercari, go do Grailed. You know, that's kind of personal choice because it takes a bunch of time and effort to do that and list and delist on both sites and all that stuff, unless you're using a service to do it. But I would suggest trying Bonanza out if you're a seller. I just don't see any downside to it yet, and I've enjoyed it. We've made 5 sales with no work, no extra work. So let's take a look at these. All right, this first item is an item I've had forever. I don't even know where I got it from. I'm sure I bought it with a VCR or something. And it's just this little channel changer for a VHS. And it sold for $8.60 plus shipping. And it was basically a throw-in. I probably will make as much off of this as I did paying for the VCR, and maybe even a little profit. And then whatever VCR I got with it will be pure profit. All right, the other one, and I'm just drawing a blank right here because I can't remember where I got this from. I remember it being in a video, and I remember talking about it, but anyway, I don't remember. This is an old duster, and it's new, and you just, well, you know what these are. If you have a grandmother, she probably had them. I don't know that anybody uses them anymore. I'm sure somebody out there does, and I remember these sitting in my neighbor's house all the time when I was growing up. And this thing, believe it or not, sold for $60 plus shipping on top of that. So I'm really happy about that sale. And it's automatically delisted on eBay, so you can't beat that. And this is something to look out for sure, these dusting powders. I don't know, I'm sure different powders have different values, but this is definitely vintage, and I'm happy to make that sale. I don't remember what I paid because I just can't remember. So if any of you remember seeing that on a Commonwealth Picker video, tell me which one it is, refresh my memory. All right, so I think I threw some Bonanza sales in from the last day's worth of sales at the beginning of this. So I'm just going to say welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin, and we're in the Commonwealth cabin. Wait a minute, it's welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. I get confused. 2 channels, too much. Anyway, I'm watching my wife out there round up chicken, so if I start laughing, you got to forgive me. At any rate, we had a few sales in here and a few sales in the eBay cave in there, and let's take a look. Hey, first one is over here, and it is one of those stompers. I think it's the last of the stompers. And this came from the Estate at the Lake, or the Unexpected Jackpot sale on Commonwealth Picker, and it sold for $22 plus shipping on top of that. Let me put it over here, and we will look at that sale. Estate by the Lake, $129 buy. I gotta sell something else. Can't be leaving it at this number here. 666. $666 so far, minus that number, and we've only sold just a little bit of the micro machines too, which I forgot to put on there from last sale, and then the last stomper. All right, since we're right here, let's talk about this one real quick. I have got so many offers, and this came from a sale we're tracking too, so I'm gonna have to write that down. I forgot about that. This is the last of those vintage t-shirts that I got at that retiring eBayer sale, and we did really, really well there. And this one's from 1989. It's in pretty good condition. It is a double stitcher. I have so many people ask about that, so there you go. There's 2 lines of stitching on that one, even though it was older than a lot of the single stitchers that we got on there. So this one is, the back is pretty cool. Let me show it to you. I love those colors right there. I remember that being everywhere in 1989. I'm sure you do too, if you were around to remember in 1989. I got a bunch of offers, had it out there on both Depop and eBay. Finally got an offer I could take, $50 plus shipping. I had it out there, I think, for either $59.99 or $69.99. And this is reminding me to take it off of Depop right now. All right, I have a sale in the back, and I screwed this one up. I haven't done this in a while. This is number 12 if you're counting out there, and I am counting, where I didn't put the shipping as buyer pays. Or I should say eBay automatically made it as the seller pays. And I haven't done it in a while. I've been double checking, triple checking, making sure, going back and looking at my listings. At any rate, this sold for $75. I only paid $5, and the shipping's only going to be $14, so I lucked out on this one. And we're going to still make some really good money. But basically, I cheated myself out of $14. I suppose that might not be true because the person might not have bought it if it was $14 more. But either way, it's a quick flip and a quick turnaround on these guys back here. Let's go take a look. All right, we're headed to the back, and I'm going to show you the bin. It looks like the Florida bin, the Manatee Florida bin. All right, and I put some car parts in here every once in a while. In this case, there's some stereo stuff in here. I don't want to rip them, so I'll take them out gently. All right, this is it right here, the Denali headrest. And I paid $5 for the both of them. And we're going out $75 free shipping on that one. I saw these at a sale. I don't think you've seen it yet. And I started wandering around a while, and then a bunch of people showed up to the sale, and I'm like, you know what, I should probably go back and grab those real quick. I told them I was going to buy them, but I'm like, you never know. I'm going to grab them and make sure I get them. So $75 free shipping. All right, we got a gift from a viewer too, and let me show that to you real quick. All right, this is from Lance, and he leaves us a really, really nice note, and very generous of you, Lance. We really do appreciate it. I mean, look at this. We actually have one of these kids' first ones already, which is awesome, but he said in there, hey, why don't you let the kids start their own collection, and now we can absolutely do that with this one. So I'm going to give this one to the Homeschool Hustlers for sure. Thank you. Now let's look at these other ones. All right, we got another Indiana plate. That'll find its spot back there on one of those rafters. I like that one. I've never seen that one before. This one is awesome. I just love that color in there. It reminds me of that yellow in the B-52s. It just stands out. I think I'm going to put that one right here. I think that's where it's going to go. Maybe over here on the bottom, I think. This one is sweet. Home of the Indianapolis 500. And we're going to put that one somewhere back there as well. That is awesome. And then I saw this one. I'm like, so y'all get me thinking about history and talking history. I got a great story about this place right here. And I'll tell you what. Well, maybe I'll tell you inside. We'll make it shorter and you can look at my face instead of looking at this plate while I tell it. Let's go. Hey, you'll have to forgive me if the AC is a little bit loud, but it's hot today. So I'm leaving it on. My apologies. I want to show you this real quick. Look, my wife got me this cooling neck gaiter here for out garage sailing, which is really nice. She said, you know what, it's Commonwealth Picker blue, and the school that I work at is also blue and white. So she's like, it'll serve multi-purposes there. So look at that thing, neck gaiter, cooling. When it's, you know, Virginia is pretty humid, maybe not as humid as some of you are to the south, but it gets hot and humid here. And I stay out sometimes till 1 o'clock on a Saturday. So this is going to be nice. Thank you, Blue Ridge Mama. All right, I got to make sure this is the right color. But we sold one of these, and this is a $1 buy, a retail arbitrage buy from Lowe's on absolute deep discount clearance, $1 a piece. Sold for $12.81 plus shipping. Hey, have an in-man going out to Melissa. Love your videos. I'm a new seller. Your info has been super helpful as I figure out my way here on eBay. Hope this guy helps to keep my store regular. Thanks, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. We appreciate it. I have another one of these things going out. Just, you know, Halloween starts earlier every year, so if you have Halloween stuff, I usually try and get it out no later than, you know, middle of August at the very latest. Although I suppose it'll work a little later, but I like to have it out there the whole season. This sold for $14.81 plus shipping, and it was also a $1 buy. Hey, this one's going out to Jeffrey. Thank you very much for your YouTube programming. I'm about 7 months into operating a full-time store, and I have made every mistake possible. I've probably lost hundreds of dollars learning Your content has helped me tremendously, especially with the nightmare that is shipping all caps. Stay well, and all the best. Jeff, Dog Bones LLC. So that is awesome. You know, shipping, once you get it, you know, keep experimenting. You know, if you're doing shipping, if you're new and you're trying to make some real money off this, go explore pirate ship. Make sure you know region A, region B, even though they're not, I don't use them all that much anyways. Make sure you do FedEx. Make sure you do UPS. Make sure you have all your options and learn them all. Take time. I mean, don't stress out over it. Just take time and learn all the different shipping methods and ways. And I think over time, you will learn how to do it. I have a shipping video on how to decide free shipping, calculated shipping, all that. You know, but I learn all the time. I'm learning from all kinds of different YouTube creators. I'm learning from experience. And you know, there's nothing like experience as far as learning. So it sounds like you've made mistakes, but you're not gonna make those same mistakes again. I say that as I just said out there that I made the same mistake for the 12th time. Maybe you will make those mistakes again, but eventually it'll slow down. Hey, speaking of dollar buys, this is a connected set here. So I've sold these separate and these separate, put them together. Glenn Beck, the Christmas sweater. Both are signed. This is signed and numbered. And we're not getting much, but we only paid $2, $16.88. Free shipping, medium mail, it'll be under £1. This one is going out to Todd. He says, hello, Kevin and family. We're a married couple in Las Vegas, Nevada, working in the casino industry and both on furlough, laid off due to the pandemic. Because of this, we decided to start up a second eBay store, Curiosities, I like that, and CDs. SEEDEEZ. So far so good, but we're hoping this Inaman can help us keep things moving. Thank you for sharing your journey with all of us. You and many other reselling content creators are slowly inspiring us to start a YouTube channel of our own. Regards, Todd and Lisa. That's awesome. Thanks so much. And we do hope that things get back to normal for you and this guy keeps things moving. Can't believe I haven't sold these for years, and all of a sudden 2 of the 3 have gone. $7.88 plus shipping. I think this is the Slim Jim one. David Green, number 44 Slim Jim. Bad buy, but I'm still making a couple bucks on it. Hey, last Inaman of the day. We're down to 216. Going to add this to my eventual YouTube backdrop wall of channels and that I watch and I learn from. Feel free to sign it. Peace and take care, Travis. At Bartermania. I think that's what I got right there. At Bartermania, and that's the store. Bartermania. That's awesome. So thanks so much, Travis. We do appreciate it. All right, we sold the last of the Jasper stickers that I didn't know I had. I thought I sold them all off, and then I found 4 more. I'm like, well, I guess we'll list them. And they sold $14.81 free shipping, and we have sold tons. We bought a box for $5, had thousands of stickers in it. And we've probably sold 600 of them at the antique booth for $1 a piece. And probably, I don't know, a couple hundred on eBay, different stickers. They weren't all like this. There were all kinds of different ones, but there's probably close to 50 of these. We made some really good money on. All right, we're gonna go back outside in just a second, and there's a couple Homeschool Hustler store sales, I think anyways, I get confused. But I just wanted to give you my little history story about this. So first of all, Curacao is, if you look here, it's a Dutch island. It was, I'm trying to think of the native, I probably should have looked this up, but I think it was the Arawaks that were there before the Spanish arrived, and then eventually the Dutch when they break apart from the Dutch. Long story short, it is still Dutch today, as you can see by the plate with this, and it is part of the ABC Islands, but it has an interesting history, and you can use it as like this prototype for all kinds of different places around the world, with the Spanish and Portuguese coming first to different places around the world, and then the second wave, the Dutch and the British and the French, and then the infighting, and obviously the slave trade that's going to run predominantly through the Caribbean, predominantly run by the Portuguese, and then the Dutch as well, because the Portuguese kind of fade, well, they don't fade away completely. Well, I'm getting upstream. Let me tell you my fun story here. I guess it's fun. It's actually not fun, depending on who you are in the story. And Americo Vespucci, who is America is named after, was sailing for Spain like Columbus did, but he was Italian like Columbus. And the story goes that, I don't know that this is true, but I remember hearing the story. That's why I remember this island in particular. That he had some folks with scurvy on his boat, and he was trying to map out South America, I recall. And so he dumped them off on this island. And as he comes back, they're doing wonderful. You can see right here, of course, the Dutch are the house of orange anyways, but you see the orange tree. And they were doing great. When he showed up, he left them for dead, and he comes back, and they're alive. So like I said, it's a fun story, sort of. At any rate, there you go. So you can look it up. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the place. This is a neat looking plate for sure. Love the different colors. At any rate, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming into the cabin with us and coming into the eBay cave. We're headed back out there for a Homeschool Hustler store sale, and we can't wait to see you next time. All right, we have a Homeschool Hustler with us. We have Turner. Turner, who do you have right there?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Which we're missing Simon.
Yeah, we're missing Simon, and this is Theodore. Right?
Theodore, that's right. Theodore's my favorite. I don't know. I like them all. Alvin's cool too. Yep. All right. We got these from the Mount Plushmore sale, so I should have put them on our list. I'll do it after the show and add it to our total. And these guys sold for $4.99 plus shipping. I think we could have got 10 if we had Simon in there, but we didn't. So you're going to get $1 for it. $1 to save, $1 to spend, and $1 to donate. And I think we already have you on this video. We had to bring you back because we sold something else. That's cool. So we'll get you some more money. All right. You've been saving. You know the Christmas song they sing?
Christmas something.
Christmas time is here. And then they want something. What do they want?
A hula
hoop. You remember.
Yeah.
A hula hoop. What do you want for Christmas?
A Nintendo Switch.
A Nintendo Switch. And you told me something else you wanted too. You wanted an old school Nintendo.
Nintendo.
That's right. Yep. Well, I'm working on that for you. Maybe by your birthday or something, you might get it. Or you've been saving money. Maybe you could buy it yourself. Yeah. Okay. All right. Nice talking to you.
Bye.
See ya. Hey, we got to turn her back one more time. And who you got there?
Porky Pig.
Porky Pig. We couldn't remember if I had Reagan do this one the other day or not. And I can't find it anywhere. So forgive us if we talked about Porky Pig before. But I bought this at a yard sale, I think for $0.25. And the lady just cracked me up. You'll have to go back and watch it. I don't think I've aired it yet, but it's funny. But we got it for $0.25. And Turner, we sold it for $9.95 plus shipping for Porky Pig. Vintage Porky Pig with the applause little thing on it right there. Yep. And I think the sticker's on the back. Yep. So, any rate, you don't know Porky Pig. That's sad. We need to go watch some old Porky Pig stuff. So, all right. Thank you.
Bye.